1936 elections were a fraud. It falls upon us today to set right the failures of the Democratic and the Republican parties. From the ashes of this civil war, the American Union State will rise.
Jesus Christ.
Sawyer, we don't have time for this. Peterson could be right behind us.
Just give her a minute, Albert. She needs to catch her breath. We all need to catch our breath.
It's hard. I'm alright. We have to get to Denver.
Denver? Emily, you're in no condition to move. At this rate, you won't even make it out of Kansas.
I can make it, Sawyer.
No, Emily, you can't. Look at yourself. You can barely hold yourself up, let alone a rifle. You're burning up, dehydrated. You look sicker than a dog. Without malaria meds, you are done.
Sawyer, we don't have time. The Germans could have an air patrol out soon. We're out in the open, too exposed. We have to find cover, now.
Albert's right. We just have to keep
Shut it, you two. We got something headed our way.
10-4 HQ. We're sleeping in that car.
Oh, God, no.
Is it Peterson? There's no way he could have gotten out that fast.
It's way worse than Peterson. It's the Silver Goddamn Legion!
God damn it! Not now, Albert. Could they know about the briefcase?
What?
The briefcase, Albert! Do they know about what's in it?
Don't be ridiculous, Emily! The plans are a state secret. The Kaiserreich wouldn't go telling some local goon squad about such a device.
Yeah, well, that local goon squad has a half-track. Probably half an army of your people with them.
My people? I am standing on the same side of the road as you are, Sawyer. They're probably out protecting the oil fields. Half the goddamn state has been sold to Germany. Your Union state friends saw to that.
We don't have time to argue over this. Emily, take the detonator. You and Albert hide in the car. I'll talk her way out. If things go south, you blow the charges and make them run for it. I'll hold them off for as long as I can.
Damn it, Sawyer. This isn't time for your cowboy antics.
Emily, I will not have you fight me over this. Not this time. Not after what happened at Fort Columbia.
We couldn't have prevented what happened at Fort Columbia, Sawyer.
Enough! Take this detonator and get in the car.
State your name and unit, soldier.
Paul Sawyer, lieutenant in the 17th Louisiana Rangers.
Uh-huh. And what is a Louisiana Ranger doing in Kansas? Hundreds of miles from the front line, next to a commandeered vehicle, Lieutenant?
Special orders counterinsurgency. Found a Cindy spy peeping the oil derricks. He didn't come willingly. I can get my orders if you'd like, sir.
Those bombs are way too close to Sawyer. The explosion.
Not now, Albert.
These orders are outdated, Lieutenant. You wouldn't mind if we search your vehicle over there, would you?
Sir, I'm on a very time-sensitive mission. I really do gotta get...
Not one step closer, you Cindy scum. I think we found our oil well burner, Chief.
Perhaps we have. We'll be taking you in for further questioning, Lieutenant. The chaplains will be better at getting information out of you.
I'm sorry you feel that way, sir.
We just cannot get a goddamn break.
Emily, don't!
You may run for a long time, run on for a long time, run on for a long time. Let me tell you that God's gonna cut you down. Let me tell you that God's gonna cut you down. Let me tell you that God's gonna strike you down.
Washington has fallen. Union State President Howard Langdon has declared his victory in the former capital. This final victory is a death blow to what remains of federal forces on the eastern coast. General McAllister, leader of the Eastern Democratic Forces, has gone missing and is now presumed dead. Ramping Union State victories are placing ever greater pressure on the Combined Syndicates to the north. Inside the Combined Syndicates, leftist factional infighting has led to widespread protests after the dramatic bombing of the Chicago Board of Trade. Many blame the internal troubles of the syndicalist government to the lack of progress in the war, and many within the hardline totalist faction are proposing a radical rearrangement of the government. Chicago, after losing the peninsula ports and blockaded by the Canadian government, is low on fuel and food, and the city may be reaching breaking point. Riots have erupted in the downtown area, not seen since the initial revolution. Chairman Crowder, after seizing control. News from Europe. Border tensions continue to ramp up between the German Empire and the Commune of France.
Comrade Faulkner, this is the Bureau. Open up, please.
Just a second. Comrades, I, wasn't expecting you.
Urgent business, Miss Faulkner. You're needed at the Workers' Mart. May we enter?
Sure, yeah. Come in.
We apologize for interrupting your leave, comrade. The bombing of the Board of Trade building has everyone... It has people on edge. There's a matter that requires you in particular.
I, wasn't expecting to get called in. We were supposed to ship to the front next week. What's more important than the war?
Above my pay grade. All I know is you are summoned at the Bureau, Comrade Faulkner. We'll be driving you to the Workers' Mart. Comrade Peterson from the Bureau wants a word with you about recent events. He'll be able to tell you more.
Anything in service to the revolution, I guess.
Taking control of the farmhouse, over.
Zor! Come take a look at this. We just got word. Washington has been taken. The Cindies are shaking in their boots now. Brass wants us to take the initiative. If we're fast, we can be laying siege to St. Louis by tomorrow. Grab your kit. We're heading back out. Silver Legion will finish up here. The Legion? Can't imagine what they're gonna do. Oh, get off your high horse, Sawyer. It's war. They're just kids, Logan. It ain't right. We've been letting the Silver Legion get away with this for too long. Sawyer, I may have given a shit 3 years ago. I'm certainly not getting in their way now. Bullshit! You call command. Langdon and General Parker specifically ordered that the Silver Legion is subordinate to the Army. Look at them, Logan! Some of these Legionnaires look 15. And what? Pelford pins a silver L to their lapel, and all of a sudden, these fanatics can do whatever they want? I joined the Bloodhounds to stop the Reds from taking over the damn country. Not to enable kids with guns to act like fucking savages. Get real, Sawyer. We let these Reds walk, they'll be shooting us in the back tomorrow. Sawyer! Everything north of Mason-Dix is fair game. You of all people should know, Cindies don't much count any different between civilian and military anyway. We let these Reds walk, they'll be ambushing us tomorrow. Atlanta was clear on this. Commando directive. We take no prisoners. Now grab your kit, Lieutenant. We leave in 15 minutes.
And a daughter-in-law against his mother-in-law, and the enemies of man will be those of his house.
Comrade Faulkner, you will be met by Agent Bianchi at the Workers' Mart. We were told the two of you are old acquaintances.
Michael!
Hey, Em. It's good to see you.
Look at you wearing the pin. Since when are you an agent? I mean, good for you, but wow, you could have told me. Michael?
Sorry, Emily. I've been very busy. We should get inside. They're waiting for us.
Anyway, what the hell is going on? Why are there so many Red Guards about?
Just some extra security. The Board of Trade bombing has the Bureau on edge. Peterson's been doubling the guard shifts, really giving the guys a hard time.
Who is this Peterson guy anyway?
Peterson is the head of the Bureau. He's a good man. Don't worry, Emily. He's just got some questions. Just let me do the talking. I know what these paper pushers want to hear.
I can do my own talking. Thank you very much.
Emily, just this once, there's a lot at stake,
Hello, Comrade Bianchi. Nice to see you too, Emily. I heard you two were coming in. I'll take you to Peterson's office.
Hey, Sarah, it's been a while.
We'll catch up later. I'm sure we'll have a lot to talk about. Right this way. Mr. Peterson, Agent Bianchi and Private First Class Faulkner are here to see you.
Thank you, Agent Yang. Michael, Emily, please have a seat. Welcome to the Bureau of Revolutionary Protection, comrades. Miss Faulkner, is this your first time at the Bureau?
Yes, sir.
I have brought you here as a courtesy to Agent Bianchi. I'm led to believe you and Michael are already acquainted.
We are indeed, comrade. Yes, we worked closely during the opening days of the revolution.
So I've heard. I'm sure you're wondering why I've brought you here. It's mostly a formality. You've served the revolution well. One of the finest prospects of militia training and an exemplar for revolutionary girls everywhere. What I'm going to tell you is very difficult for me.
What is it?
First, let me ask you something. This symbol. Do you know why the gear was the symbol of the French syndicalist revolution, Miss Faulkner?
The gear represents the role we must all play in the syndicalist movement. In a syndicalist society, we are all cogs, all leading and being led in turn. We eschew the statism of the failed communists and the meek half measures of social democracy. Only a radically different apparatus of state, one led by workers' syndicates, can produce the progress the workers' cause needs for a brighter tomorrow. This has been the resolve of the Syndicalist Internationale ever since the revolution spread from Paris in 1921.
Exactly, Miss Faulkner. But the revolution is a fragile thing, like a watch. The whole is delicately balanced. Even a single gear out of place will stop the whole device from turning. Do you understand?
I'm sorry, Mr. Peterson. What are you saying?
Miss Faulkner, the Second American Revolution is dependent on a fundamental reorganization and redistribution of wealth throughout society. We must remake the United States, as we remade this building, the Merchandise Mart, into something that serves the people. But our work cannot succeed if we are divided internally, Miss Faulkner. Our work cannot succeed if outward forces are allowed to meddle, interfere, and subvert the authority of the American Revolution.
My apologies, Mr. Peterson. I failed to see how I can be the one...
We have reason to believe the anarchist wing of the party is preparing a coup. We believe the anarchists are not acting of their own accord, but rather are being supported by foreign agents in our midst. We take such threats very seriously, Miss Faulkner. It has prompted the Bureau to investigate a paper trail that led us to the British immigrants in the city, and finally, to your family.
How do you know about my family?
Just hear him out, Emily.
Miss Faulkner, I regret to inform you your father was brought to the Mart yesterday. He's confessed to reactionary crimes against the revolution.
We can make this go away for you, Emily. All you have to do is denounce your family, then...
Denounce my family? What the hell are you talking about, Michael?
Emily, please don't make a big thing out of this.
These charges are ridiculous. My father hasn't set foot out of his house since 1937. I demand to see him.
Emily, your father has confessed to assisting reactionary forces.
I don't believe you.
And your name has come up in the investigation. We are offering you a chance at...
I will not participate in a setup. My family has a right to legal representation.
Miss Faulkner, you are in no position to...
We have Fifth Amendment rights. We have protection under the Constitution.
The Constitution has changed. Guards, please escort Miss Faulkner out.
What? No! Get off me! Get off me! Michael! Why aren't you doing anything? Michael! Michael, what the hell is going on?
Emily, don't fight this. You're only going to make things worse for your trial.
Sarah, this is all just a big misunderstanding. Do you really think I'd betray the revolution?
It's not my place to say, Emily.
Sarah!
Take Miss Faulkner out the back. Holding cells on West Bank.
West Bank? I thought Peterson said...
And I said West Bank, soldier.
Yes, ma'am. West Bank. If I were you, comrade, I'd stop struggling. Michael vouches for you. Resisting makes for a bad look when he pleads your case later.
Why don't you let me go instead? I'm sure I'd be a damn sight more compliant if I weren't being dragged away!
Comrade Faulkner, you're being accused of conspiring with your father, a noted industrialist. You'll face a revolutionary trial of your peers. Until then, I advise you remain silent. You're being brought to West Bank to await trial.
West Bank? Jesus, Michael, they're rounding up people outside.
Must be an anarchist cell. They've been up in arms ever since Reed stepped down. Chairman Crowder thinks they're planning something big. He's being proactive, clamping down on them. They'll probably be sent to West Bank. Poor bastards. Nobody comes back from West Bank.
They'd never take me like that. I'd fight like hell.
Comrades, you can't park here. Deliveries are in the back.
Can I see some papers?
What the...